I think on my story, I need to put the blame on my parents. They stole a lot on front of us. We grew up thinking stealing is a small. I still remember I regarded stealing the same as dropping litter in town. Why did I thought so? Our parents did it in front of us. My father was from Zimbabwe, whilst mom was from KwaZulu Natal. The two were members of a gang which robbed so many places, mostly in Botswana, because they later fell in love and moved out from the gang which was based in South Africa. We moved to Gaborone where they formed their own gang. My parents have all the equipment. What only left was people to work with. We were living a luxurious life from the money. There is nothing we asked from our parents and they never did it. I still remember by 18 years I have 3 cars registered in my name. In Botswana, our mom and dad employed other 2 guys. All missions were planned at our house in the sitting room. We could hear all the strategies being planned. This thing we called home was not a good place for children to live in. Our parents abused us. If they were to be alive by now, I think I would be suing them. If a mission is successful, we will be very happy. If they failed a mission, we could feel the pain, meaning to say theft was now in our DNA. For almost 21 years, our parents were very successful in all missions. They robbed individuals, shops, and banks, but one day everything turned against them. They were shot to death trying to rob a bank in South Africa. Only one of their servants managed to escape. My parents died on the spot. The guy came to the house we rented. I was with my young brother, the maid, and a friend who has visited us. He told us that our parents were shot. This was the hardest news to believe. What was the next move? The next day, the maid ran away from us. The guy went back to his place. I was left with my brother without no one to cry to. We started selling cars for food and rentals. Within a space of 2 years, we have sold 7 cars. Our parents left no permanent shelter for us. After finishing selling cars, life became so hard. I went to the rural area to look for a witch doctor. That time I have thought to proceed with my father's hustle, even though I have to do it in a different way. I wanted to be invisible in operations. The Sangoma gave me a charm, which let me change to be a monk, then go and steal on people's cars. I was to do all that on one condition. I should not sleep with a woman 2 days after stealing. For few months, I was perfect till this other day. I returned from stealing at cars which were parked at a stadium. I stole about 3,000 from cars to the tavern, and then went to the tavern and slept with the bitch. Yo, that was touching fire. Now these days at 5 a.m. I changes to be a dog and steal in people's kitchens and toilets. At around 8 p.m. I will be okay. My room will be full with things from the bins. I bite my brother and ate your flesh. Please, Solution Uncle, let this message of mine reach your audience. Yellow guys, please, I need your advices. I am dating this guy. It's been months now. I love him and he loves me back. He is kind, committed, and treats me right. He grooms me and supports me in every way. He is all I've been looking for in a man. Now he wants me to visit him, but I'm scared because I'm HIV positive. And I'm scared if I tell him this can blow him away. I do take my treatment correctly. My viral load is undetectable and he might ask why I would want to use protection. Should I tell him or what? I'm scared. Hi everyone, I'm writing this with so much pain and pity for me. My life changed completely after my mother died. Guys, it's true when they say you see your relatives' true colors after your parents' death. Even my dead guys, he does everything for his sisters, but not for us, his children. But it's fine. I'm 22 and I should be independent. I have a 1-year-old son and his dad is something like a deadbeat. I have been trying to apply for jobs, guys. I'm failing. I think the links are fake, or I'm just not doing the right thing. I only have matric. Can anyone please help me get a job? Please, anything is fine. Things are bad. I applied for universities and I'm hoping to be accepted. I need education for now and I really need a job. It's bad. I am from Lenasia. Yellow admin, please keep me anonymous. Yellow everyone, I am stressed. My little brother, who is 5, he is supposed to graduate at creche this week on Thursday. So my mom, she's not working. She didn't manage to pay that 900 rands fee for my brother to graduate. My mom tried to tell my little brother's father. He just ran away. That man, he don't want anything to do with supporting my brother. Even Christmas clothes, you don't contribute in buying. And what said he is a taxi driver. I think what make my mom to not report this is because he once told my mom that if she report him to the police, uzofuna kabi to kill my brother. To anyone who is willing to help, your help will be appreciated. Yellow Solution Uncle, please hide my identity when publishing my story. I am 22. Me and my mom, we hate each other to the point she knows I hate her for life. The thing she used to do to me, abusing me and being a biased parent, made me have this hate. I ask myself why she grew so much late yet in her child. Why did she do all those things to me? Was even allowed my step-pop to abuse me? I am trying, but I don't think something will ever fix our mother and daughter relationship. When I finish school, I am planning to leave and change location and block them. How do you carry on with something like this? Mother, not anyone. Advise me, I'm drowning. Yellow Solution Uncle, how are you doing? Please hide my identity when publishing. I tried so many platforms, but it wasn't helping. Hi, post for me. I have a baby. She's 2 years old now, and she's staying with her fathers and her grandparents. I took her there last year because I was going to varsity. So ever since I went to varsity, things changed. Even my baby daddy changed, always accusing me of cheating each and every day. Now it's recess. I'm back and he doesn't want me to see my daughter. He blocked me everywhere, even on her mother's phone, so that I don't get access to my daughter. So please help me on what should I do. I really want to see my daughter. How are you, Solution Uncle? My name is Terence Machachasa. I am from Macheke. I betrayed my family. I betrayed my community. I can't stop thinking about it. I was so rude. My story goes as follows. I was married to this beautiful lady, I can't mention. We had joyful days even though we were very poor. None of us was employed. After 2 years of suffering, I got employed by a local bakery. I don't know what came over me. I suddenly started losing that love I used to have for my wife. I started dating a fellow workmate. One day she invited me to her place. I went there. As soon as I entered the house, I started to feel pain all over my joints. What surprised me was that she told me that I was going to be okay, but I had never informed her that I was feeling pain. She gave a glass of drink to me. I drank and started to be feeling okay. We spent the whole day together. I returned home. I started to hate my wife to such an extent that I couldn't even manage to talk to her. I started washing my clothes on my own. I could not eat what she cooked. She always asked, Terry, what did I do wrong? You have changed. What's wrong? For several times, I didn't respond until I answered her. I made a wrong mistake in marrying you. You are not my type. You are cursed. That's why you are barren. She collapsed. Neighbors rushed her to the hospital. The medical practitioners informed them that she collapsed because of hunger. I suspected that she could not eat because she was stressed. I divorced her the very same day that she was discharged from the hospital. She went back to her parents. I was filled with joy that day. From then, I left the home and started to stay at that workmate's home. She has the powers I couldn't understand. She could send me to do anything and do. I washed their clothes, I cooked food, bathing her children. One day, she suddenly kicked me out of her house. She told me that she was tired of the relationship. At that point, I started thinking about my ex-wife. I called her little sister, who told me that she passed away after suffering from high blood pressure (BP). I am feeling guilty. Help me, fellow Africans. I lost my wife. No one seemed to be caring about me anymore. Yellow Solution Uncle, please hide my identity when publishing. My home is full of kids. My sisters and brothers have kids, and the young ones keep on making noise. The ones who have grown up, they are starting disrespecting, and the way they speak to me whenever I try to discipline them. Now I'm just annoyed. I'm starting to hate kids. Plus, two of my sisters, they are pregnant again. Both of them will give birth next year, but in different months. So I remember when I had to go somewhere, they'll tell me they are going to work and I should look after their kids. Mind you, they are not asking but telling me. Now I have finished high school and it's still the same thing. My mom stays with us too and she's quiet about everything. I don't know if I'm wrong for complaining or I'm starting to become a bad person for starting to get pissed, especially when I hear too much noise. First and foremost, I'd like to thank everyone who confessed. Thank you so much, guys, for sharing your stories with us. We have learned so much from your stories. And to the first confession, thank you so much, my brother, for sharing. Now we know the devil does not give for free. That's a fact. Let's run away from the devil. Let's run away from the devil. Let's put ourselves closer to God. What did you do? What does you do to bring yourself to the Lord? God, the Father of the fathers, the King of the kings, the Father of heaven and earth. You need to pray. That's the only solution to get closer to God and save yourself from all these evil things around us. Fellow listeners, I would like to thank you so much for tuning in to our channel. That was African Confessions right here on Extra Honor Africa with your number one solution uncle. I hope you leave your comments. Listeners, deep down there, leave your comment. Let's help these people who are seeking advices. God will reward us in the end. Thank you so much. May God bless you.